Before there was light, before there was earth, before there were gods, there was nothing. The ancient Greeks called this nothingness chaos, not chaos as we understand it today. K-H-O-S meaning is a more gap, a vast silent void, the gaping space from which the universe itself would be born. According to the poet Hesiod, writing in the 8th century B.C., in his epic The Oldie, The Birth of the Gods, first came chaos, and this formless expanse, the first beings emerged. Was this so ancient they were not gods as we know them, but primordial powers? Out of chaos came Gaia, whose name means the broad one. She was the earth, the solid ground, the eternal mother of life. Then came Tartarus, his name meaning the deep pit. He was both a place and a force, a shadowy abyss far beneath the earth, where even light could not reach. And from chaos also came Eros, whose name means love or desire. This was not the playful god of later myths, whose cosmic Eros, the power that drew all things together, the spark that made creation possible. Erebus meaning deep darkness, and Nyx, the goddess of night. Together darkness and night gave birth to Ether, the bright upper air that shines above the clouds, and Hemera, the goddess of day. Through them, light and shadow began their eternal dance, the first rhythm of time, the first cycle of day and night. As chaos expanded, Gaia gave birth to Uranus, the sky, whose name means the starry one. Together, Gaia and Uranus became the first cosmic pair. From their union came the Titan, the first generation of gods who would one day. Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and all the deities of myth. And before all of them, there was chaos, silent formless beginning. In modern language, chaos means confusion, disorder, or madness. But for the ancient Greeks, it was not distraction, it was potential. The word K-H-O-S comes from meaning to gape open, an open space where creation could occur. Chaos was not the enemy of order, it was the womb of the cosmos. As Greek thought evolved, so did the idea of chaos. The philosopher Heracles believed that chaos was the balance between opposites, the natural tension that gives birth to harmony. Alexander, another early thinker, spoke of Aper and the infinite, and the substance that resembled chaos itself. And this remained at the core of existence, the endless source from which flow. In the mystical Orphic tradition, Tartarus was known as Chasm, the Great Abyss. Some hymns speak of Eros, the wide-ruling goddess, who emerged from chaos and danced upon the cosmic waters. From her dance came the first winds, and from the winds, the stars. This vision of creation was not about violence or war, but about movement, rhythm, and music. The universe born from the dance of chaos. Tartarus was never worshipped in temples, never carved into statues. It was not a god you could pray to. It was beyond the gods. It was the beginning itself, a breath before creation, the infinite silence that gave birth to sound. Everything the heavens, the earth, the Titans and the Olympians, all came from that single empty space. When we look at the night sky, we are looking into chaos, the same endless void from which the world began. For the Greeks, chaos was not destruction. It was creation waiting to happen. a first God, a first breath, the beginning of everything. Hey, it's me, Gandalf. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this content, please give me a like and subscribe. And if you want, you can help PayPal or Patreon. See you in the next video.